Lok Sabha at that time. He made this statement suo motu in the House because at that time also there was stalemate as the TMC was opposing the decision, SP was opposing the decision, DMK was opposing the decision, and opposition, of course, BJP was opposing the decision. In order to end the stalemate, on 7th December 2011, Sri Pranab Babu has given an assurance and made a statement in the Lok Sabha as follows. He said, decision to permit 51% of FDI in multi-brand retail is suspended. It is a consensus developed through consultation among various stakeholders. Stakeholders include chief ministers of the state governments and political parties, because without the involvement of the state chief ministers, this can never be implemented. Therefore, the government will take a decision after a consensus is developed through the process of consultation among all the stakeholders. This is a statement made by Finance Minister. Secondly, Sri Anand Sharma, Commerce Minister, on the same day in Rajya Sabha said, quote, the government has taken a view that the decision to permit 51% of FDI and multi-brand retail trade is suspended till a consensus is developed for consultation among the various stakeholders. Therefore, when we say consultation with the stakeholders, that would include chief ministers and states, and certainly does not exclude, but includes political parties. This is the assurance given by both the Finance Minister and Commerce Minister to Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. We would like to know from the government and the Congress party what happened to the assurance given to the Parliament. Suo motu statement made by the government. It's a contempt of Parliament. Now you have gone back on it, and through back door you brought FDI in retail. Now you are saying and trying to justify it outside. Sri Anand Sharma said it's an executive decision. If it was an executive decision, according to you, why you made such a statement in Parliament? Why you gave that assurance to Parliament and people of the country? And why you have gone back? Question number one, answer this straight. It is a betrayal of Parliament, it's a contempt of Parliament. You have no respect to the institution. You have misled the people, number one. Number two, you have taken a backdoor decision, particularly after you are reduced to a minority. This is our charge, number two. TMC has withdrawn support. DMK supported Bharat Bandh, sponsored by the opposition parties against FDI and retail. Samajwadi Party and Bahujan Samaj Party also opposed FDI and retail. I have documents with me to show the proceedings of the House. The BSP went one step forward and said nothing short of rollback of FDI will suffice. Nothing short of rollback of FDI in retail. That was the stand taken by BSP in Parliament. Samajwadi Party, of course, has been speaking regularly about their opposition to FDI in retail. This is the second question to the government. When you are reduced to a minority, whenever others were opposing it, how could you bring it unilaterally through back door after giving an assurance to Parliament? This is the second question. Third, now I am told that the Prime Minister is saying, ho gaya. But now we should think in terms of the country's interest. Mr. Prime Minister, we are very clear, the FDI in retail is not in the interest of the country. It is against the interest of the people of the country. This is our stand. And we stand by that even after this all-party meeting today. And we insist the same, that we should discuss this and put to vote. My question number 3 is, while in opposition, you have opposed FDI in retail. Sri Priyaranjan Munshi wrote a letter to the Commerce Minister on 1st March 2002, when our government was there, requesting the government to protect, quote, to protect the interest of our retail traders in the country against the threat of FDI. He said it was an anti-national decision. He said on 16th December 2002, I am quoting, multinational retailers are continuously putting pressure on the government to take anti-national decision allowing the FDI in retail trade, unquote. If it was anti-national at the time, how could it be pro-national now? Now, according to Federation of Associations of Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce, they met the present Honorable Prime Minister, the then leader of the Rajya Sabha, opposition Rajya Sabha, On 6th December 2002, the then leader of the opposition assured the delegation on 6th December 2002, please note, quote, we should not permit the FDI in retail trade and that India does not require this kind of reform, which would, rather than creating employment, destroy employment. Manmohan Singh ji. And on 21st December 2002, he wrote back to the Federation informing that the matter was raised in Rajya Sabha 2 days ago and the Finance Minister gave an assurance that there was no proposal before the government for permitting FDI in retail trade. Not only opined before the Federation of Chambers, but also wrote a letter to them saying the matter was raised in Rajya Sabha and got an assurance from the Finance Minister that there is no question of implementing FDI in retail. If it was destroying employment at the time, how can it create employment now? Why this volte-face? Why this change? We would like to know from the government on these three questions. What about your betrayal of Parliament? Why the change of stand? Second, why this U-turn of saying it's anti-nation at the time and they are calling it as pro-nation now? If it was destroying employment at the time, how can it create employment now? उस समय ये देश के हित में नहीं है तो अभी देश के हित में कैसा हो गया, इसके बारे में सरकार स्पष्टीकरण देना चाहिए। इसलिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी चाहती है इस गंभीर मामले के बारे में सदन में बहस होना चाहिए। बहस होने के बाद वोटिंग होना चाहिए। उसके द्वारा देशवासियों को मालूम हो जाएगा कौन कहाँ है। कुछ लोग बाहर कुछ बोलते, अंदर और कुछ करते। ये भी है इस देश में। आपको भी देखने में मिल रहे कुछ पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज ऐसा स्टैंड ले रहे, कभी कभी सरकार के विरोध में बोलते और ये केवल बोलना नहीं है, भारत बंद को समर्थन किया, भारत बंद को समर्थन किया है और साथ ही साथ पार्लियामेंट में भी बोला है ऑन रिकॉर्ड। बाद में वो क्या करने वाले हैं ये उनका समस्या है, हमारा समस्या नहीं है। समस्या ये है देश के हित में सोचना चाहिए। हमारा मकसद ये है कि देश के हित में नहीं है, इसलिए इसके बारे में फैसला सदन में होना चाहिए। इट्स ए पॉलिसी मैटर concerning the future of millions of the people in this country. Agriculture and retail trade are the largest self-employment providers in the country. कृषि और खुदरा व्यापार इस देश में सबसे बढ़िया स्वयं उपाधि देने वाले दो क्षेत्र है। इसलिए इसमें फॉरेन डायरेक्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट आने से देश को नुकसान होगा। ये देशवासियों का मत है, हमारा मत भी है, आपका भी मत था उस समय थे। तो इसलिए इसके बारे में स्पष्टीकरण देना चाहिए, इसके बारे में पार्लियामेंट में बहस होना चाहिए। ये हमारा मत है। जहाँ तक कभी ऑल पार्टी से कुछ भी तय किया होगा वो सरकार ने, हमारा स्टैंड बहुत क्लियर है, हम कायम रहेंगे उसी के ऊपर। पार्लियामेंट में इसके बारे में बहस होना चाहिए और वोट होना चाहिए। अंत में एक पॉइंट बोल के मैं समाप्त करूँगा। आज आप लोगों ने देखा वो अधिकारी, निवर्तमान अधिकारी आरपी सिंह जी ने यू-टर्न किया है। उस समय कांग्रेस नेतृत्व ने कहा है क्या बीजेपी का पोल खोल, नहीं वो तो अंग्रेजी है, हिंदी में हाँ पोल खुल गए। मेरा कहना है आज कांग्रेस का पोल खुल गए, कांग्रेस इसको जवाब देना पड़ेगा। और ऐसी अधिकारी के ऊपर ये लोग निर्भर कर रहे हैं जिन्होंने कहा मैं क्या करूं, दबाव में आया, मैंने दस्तखत किया, कल आ सकते और बता सकते मैं क्या करूं, दबाव में आया सरकार से इसलिए मैंने ऐसा बोला। ऐसा स्टैंड चेंज करने वाले व्यक्ति के ऊपर इतना भरोसा करना, सीएजी के ऊपर भरोसा नहीं है मगर जो डिप्यूटी जिन्होंने रिटायर हो गया उनके ऊपर ज्यादा भरोसा है। ये क्या तरीका है? कोई मामूली विषय है क्या? इतना गंभीर मामले में अब वो लोग कर रहे हैं सीएजी का आलोचना करना। ये आलोचना प्रधानमंत्री ने शुरू किया। On the first day the Prime Minister said that these figures are disputable and they will be challenged before the Public Accounts Committee. Public Accounts Committee is an independent body of the Parliament. The Prime Minister is saying what the Public Accounts Committee is going to do. And the two ministers went on record, it was zero loss. One minister attributed political motives to C&AG. This has become the habit of the Congress party. Whenever it embraces them, or whenever they are in trouble, they always try to damn the institutions. That's what they used to do. They have done the same thing earlier also. You are all aware about denigrating, destabilizing the institutions from time to time. is the old habit of the Congress party, starting from the supersession of the judges during emergency, to appointment of a parable person to CVC in spite of serious charges, and enlarging election commission, and now talking about enlarging even the CND AG also, and then attributing motives and trying to tar not only CAG but also even the PAC also. This is an unfortunate state of affairs. We would like to put the record straight. Congress party is totally exposed today.